Welcome back everybody to my channel, Feminine Mystic Souls. So today's video is about astrology, just getting into some of the basics of astrology. And then we'll just have a little chit chat at the beginning just about why I believe in astrology, why I think you should, if you know, why it could be useful to you. So let's just get into that. So if you've never heard about astrology, I'm introducing it to you. Astrology kind of goes around this 12 different zodiac signs, and they kind of go in a circle. It kind of goes in order. It kind of does tell a story in a little bit of a way. But mainly astrology is a tool. I love to use it to connect with other people. Mainly, I love to ask, first question I ask anybody I meet, what's your name, what's your birthday? Because I want to know what your sign is. So I know how I'm going to relate to you, how we're going to relate together. Okay, so astrology is based on the principle that each of the 12 signs kind of just has an energy or an archetype, kind of just a way that this energy tends to show up in the world. So it's not, you know, the super big deal or anything like that. It's just, these are some tendencies that you might see in these same people born around this same time. So that is the basic of astrology. And like I said earlier, it's a tool. So it's just another way to get to know people, another way to gain a little bit more understanding, another way to, a way to be empathetic to other people. That's mainly what I use it as, just to kind of see where might they be coming from, where do I have a tendency to come from? And in asking myself those questions, I'm better able to relate with other people. So I noticed one of the big problems with our generation is that we don't have very much faith. I know that's really interesting to say, but astrology, I feel like, offers such a wealth of information. And if you allow yourself, if you approach it with a curiosity that says, let me see what is here for me. That's the curiosity you want to approach it with. Let me see. You want to be allowing of any insights that it does have for you, and that's how you benefit from it, rather than feeling like, oh, you know, no one ever told me to believe in it, so I shouldn't. I mean, that doesn't really mean anything, right? So yeah, okay. So yeah, you just want to approach it with the curiosity. Says, let me see what resonates with me, and whatever resonates with me, that's what you keep. And anything that doesn't, you just leave that to the side. Okay? So allow yourself to just open your eyes, open your heart, see what you can find here in astrology for you, and just take this opportunity to learn. Okay? So we're just going to go over the 12 signs in order. So there are 12 signs, as I said. Each one is represented by an animal. It has a certain number of dates, or kind of a date range that covers that sign. It also has a modality. That's how does this sign operate, and then an element. So, you know, we're going to get into all that. So Aries is our first sign. Aries, those are people whose birthday is between March 21st and April 19th. Aries is represented by the ram, so that's the animal. It is a fire sign. It is also a cardinal sign. It starts the zodiac, and it starts the spring season, and it is ruled by the planet Mars. Okay, then there's Taurus. Taurus is our second sign. Taurus is people whose birthday comes between April 20th and May 20th. This sign is ruled by the bull. It's an earth sign, and it is ruled by the planet Venus, and they are a fixed sign. That's the modality under which they operate. Then we have Gemini. Gemini is May 21st to June 20th. They are the twins, okay? It's an air sign, and it's ruled by Mercury. Then we have Cancer. Cancer is June 21st to July 22nd. And they are the crab. They're a water sign, and they are ruled by the moon. Then we have Leo. Leo is another fixed sign, July 23rd to August 22nd. I have these dates written down, so that's what I'm looking at. And they are the lion. They are a fire sign, and they are ruled by the sun. Amazing as that is. Then we have Virgos. Virgos are August 23rd to September 22nd. And Virgos are ruled by either the maiden or the virgin, depending on which version you're looking at. They're an earth sign, and they're ruled also by Mercury. And they're actually a mutable sign. I don't know if I told you Gemini was mutable, but they are too. Then we go to Libra. Libra is September 23rd to October, 22nd. They are the scales. They're always balancing. They're an air sign, and they are ruled by the planet Venus. Then we have Scorpio. They are cardinal sign. They start the fall season. Then we have Scorpio. Scorpio is a fixed sign. Scorpio rules from the dates October 23rd to November 21st. And they are the Scorpion. Okay, shout out to Drake, who just dropped that Scorpion album. Drake is a Scorpio. Okay, they are a water sign, and they are ruled by the planet Pluto. Then we have Sagittarius. That is my sign, in case you don't know. November 22nd to December 21st. We are a mutable sign. We are ruled by the Centaur. So if you don't know what the Centaur is, that is half man, half horse. We're a fire sign, and we're ruled by the planet Jupiter. Then we have Capricorn. Capricorn is a cardinal sign, so they start the winter season. This week, winter equinox is right there at their birthday time, December 22nd through January 19th, and they are the mountain goat. The mountain goat, and they are an earth sign ruled by Saturn. Once we get through these dates, then y'all will get all my attention, I promise. And then we have Aquarius. Aquarius is a fixed sign. They're an air sign. January 20th through February 18th. They are the water bearer. And they are ruled by the planet Uranus. They are also co-ruled by Saturn, but that's a little bit of, we'll get into that. But they are mainly ruled by Uranus. They're an earth sign, the water bearer, that is Aquarius. And finally, we're at our last sign, Pisces, which is the water sign that ends the zodiac. February 19th through March 20th, they are ruled by the fish. It's two fish swimming separate in other opposite directions. Water sign, okay, ruled by Neptune, and they are a mutable sign as well. All right. So let's get into the elements real quick. So we have 4 elements, as I've listed them below. So we have our fire signs. That's our Sagittarius, our Leo, and our Aries. So our fire signs, they're very active, enthusiastic. Fire, as you can see, is very dynamic, full of energy. So in fire signs, you'll see a lot of energy from these people. Any kind of bursting, bursting with energy is something you'll see them doing, like bursting into song, bursting into dance. You'll see these fire signs doing those kind of things. Those are the people who have that tendency to just kind of be a light like fire. They kind of come and light up the room. Then we have earth signs. Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And so our earth signs, they're more practical. They're a little bit more stable, very down to earth, very earthly. I'd hate to say, sometimes they can come off as a little bit boring. Not always, just to some people, just because they just tend to be very practical, I don't want to say logical. I feel like practical is just the perfect word for them. They really understand how the world works. They know how to work hard. They know how to take advantage of any kind of physical tasks. They're really good at very sensual people, so they're very good with any of their senses, especially touch. Then we have air signs. Air signs, those are going to be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And those are our 3 air signs. Air signs are very intellectual, also very communicative. So these people, air actually rules like ideas, things that are ephemeral, things that we can't really touch. So air signs are going to be those people who are really good with ideas, really good with passing around ideas, really good at talking, messages, anything that kind of passes through this kind of unseen realm that is air. Those people are very good at those things. Then we have water signs. Our water signs are going to be Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. I know that's the backwards order. So our water signs are very, very emotional. I know water signs hate to hear that, but they're emotional. And then they tend to be very intuitive. Like water is kind of like an internal type of thing. They know how to look internally and kind of find answers there. And that proves to be pretty beneficial for them. They can use how they're feeling to kind of gauge how others are feeling. They use that emotional realm as a place to connect with other people. So water signs are also very amazing. So yeah, so those are the 4 elements. So the 3 modalities. So we talked about the modalities of each one. Hopefully you got them when I was telling you. So first is cardinal. Cardinal are our fire starters, our initiators. They're very enterprising, very outgoing. They express their energy very outwardly. So Aries is going to be our first one. We have Cancer. Capricorn is one. Yes. Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra are going to be our cardinal signs. So they start each of the seasons, fall, winter, summer, spring. They start the season with a cardinal sign because they are the party starters. They know how to initiate things and get things going. They're very courageous because of that, because it takes courage to get something started. Then we have our fixed signs. Our fixed signs are going to be, let me see, Taurus is a fixed sign, Aquarius is our air fixed, fire fixed is Leo, and water fixed is Scorpio. So our fixed signs, they're a little bit resistant to change. They tend to kind of be a little bit stuck in their ways. Let me see. But that kind of gives them a very grounded energy where they're able to take something from the beginning or the start of a cardinal sign and, you know, proceed with that, the tenacity it takes to get to the finish line. So they're very good at pushing through, striving, fixed signs. Then we have mutable signs, which every time my sign comes up, as you'll see, I'm going to be overly excited because I, of course, think my sign's the best sign. But, you know, everyone's sign is great, but I love my sign. So I'm a mutable sign. So our mutable signs, we're very flexible. Our mutable signs are going to be Sagittarius, as I am. Virgo is going to be our earth mutable. Air mutable is going to be Gemini. And then our water mutable is going to be Pisces. So we're very flexible, versatile, adaptable. So you'll see these people, first of all, sometimes our nature can be a little bit, I don't want to say shifty. I'd rather say shifting. Like we can tend to shift and kind of flow wherever we need to be, wherever we need to go. And that proves really well for projects too. So this is really, modalities are one way where astrology can really serve us as a tool. So if you have a group and if you have a cardinal sign, you know that that person's going to have a tendency towards leadership, towards, you know, bringing forth ideas, and kind of getting that get up and go. What's the first step? They are great at answering that question. Then our fixed signs, they are there to, I don't want to say give them the bulk of the work, right? But I will say for our fixed signs, they're very good at the follow through, and then also kind of what are the necessary steps? What does it take? They're very good at that. So you can really entrust them with the job of bringing a project to fruition. They sometimes may not have that creative force, not saying that they don't, but they tend to have a tendency to be more effective as the follow through group. You know, then we have our mutable signs. Our mutable signs, which is signs like me, and we come in to offer sometimes a different perspective, offer a way to turn the project around, or offer the support that maybe one person needs to kind of change the game up. We're great game changers. Sometimes we don't have the initiative to really start the change, but we can definitely help that change come to pass. So that's one excellent way that you can use astrology. You know, next time you're planning a little get together or meeting, just figure out, you know, who would work well together. But yeah, so that's the basics. We went over astrology, our 12 signs, our 4 elements, our 3 modalities. There's so much. That's why I love astrology, because it's so expansive. You can talk about it forever. So more to come. Stay tuned. I'm trying to figure out what the next video will be. We'll see what it's going to be. But for now, thanks for watching, okay? Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like this video if you like this video. I know that you want me to make more. And subscribe, because I want to see you more and I want to make more videos for you, okay? All right, till next time. Bye, guys.